Congratulations! You've made it to the final project. The purpose of this video is to act as a guide if you're not quite sure where to start. The project page asks you to do 3 things. Pick a real-world question, find data to answer it, and use the techniques you've learned to tell a compelling story. Simple enough on paper, but I know that staring at a blank screen, wondering where to even begin, is a real challenge. So, let me walk you through exactly how my brain approaches this, from zero to a finished project. So, I'm from Kenya, and anyone who has ever taken a matatu or bus knows that the music is loud, concert loud, for 45 minutes straight, every single day on your commute. So my brain asks, is this actually hurting people? Is there a link between prolonged exposure to high decibel matatu music and hearing issues among commuters? That's it. That's a real research question. And all it took was a bus ride. Now I go to Google Scholar and search for papers related to my question. I'm not trying to read 40 pages. I'm skimming titles, reading abstracts, checking how many times a paper has been cited, and just asking myself, does this question have legs? Has anyone studied something like this before? Now, some papers will be behind a paywall. Don't panic. First check if a free version is available online. And if none of that works, email the author directly, like this. They almost always say yes because they want their work to be read. Once I have the paper, I'm looking for 3 things. How did they measure the thing they were studying, and can I adapt that method? What data sources did they use that I can also find? And most importantly, what did they not study? Because that gap is your project. Maybe they studied one country but not yours. That's your angle. That's your regional contribution. Then I go looking for data. A lot of it is publicly available, and honestly, sometimes you can even collect your own small data set, and that is completely valid. Now, I connect everything to what you have already learned in this course. I clean the data, I visualize it, I run the appropriate test, and I write it all up using the final project template on the course page. That is the whole project. We want you to tell a story with data, and the techniques to do that are already in your hands. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to close this video, grab a piece of paper, and write down one thing you have noticed, wondered about, or been genuinely annoyed by in your daily life, because that is your starting point. It does not have to be matatus. It could be traffic patterns or hospital wait times, crop yields, internet speed. Anything that matters to you and the people around you. Go to the final project page, follow the structure, trust what you have learned, and remember, the goal is not a perfect report. The goal is a compelling story backed by real thinking, and you are already capable of that. Good luck.